Yo guys, it's Zakee. I hope you're all doing well. Today we're going to be talking about how you can increase your self-esteem and your self-confidence. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Right, so what is self-confidence? So self-confidence is where you, how much trust you have in yourself. This could be your abilities or your qualities. So like, for example, I might not trust myself to lift a certain amount of weight, or I might not be confident enough to walk through the gym without thinking someone's going to look at me. So what are the reasons why you might not be confident in yourself? So some of these could be past experiences, you comparing yourself to others. This is a key one because a lot of people do this due to social media. So if you follow a lot of fitness models on Instagram, you're going to be constantly comparing yourself to them. And if you're seeing them on a regular basis posting their pictures, videos, you're going to think like, why can't I do that? Or what did it look like if I tried that? So without realising, you're comparing yourself to them. So sensitivity is another one. Another one could be bullying, or not even bullying, but like small jokes that are made from, even if they're from your friends, like from small jokes, some people take them quite seriously. So someone could say something about someone's weight or how weak they are in the gym, and if they're a serious person, if they contemplate or like procrastinate too much, then they're going to be thinking about that later on, whereas the person that said the joke, well, they would have forgotten about it and they wouldn't have taken too much notice of it. But the person that received the, not bullying, but the comment that was made against them, then they're going to be thinking about that later on. That's when like they're going to start to like doubt themselves, or they're going to think, oh, am I really like that? Whatever so and so said, like, am I really that much overweight? Am I really that weak? Or do I really look like that? So to start off with, so feeling confident in yourself, the first, for me, I'm basing this on personal experiences. Like the main one for me is to stop comparing myself to others. Like I'll do this either consciously or unconsciously. Like I won't realise, but I'm doing it. Like it becomes such a bad habit. Like you start to envy others as well, and that's when you're making it 10 times worse, not 10 times, 100 times worse for yourself, because you're forgetting that you're not them and they're not you. So it's basically you against yourself. If you're comparing yourself to them, you're putting that pressure on your shoulders for no reason, because you can't match whatever they're doing. Like if you think about it, you're sitting there comparing yourself to someone else, but they don't even know about it. But if they knew, I don't think they'd care. If anything, they'd probably laugh at you. So you need to try getting that out of your head and just move on and just compare yourself to yourself. So, and I know that may seem silly, but you need to compare yourself to yourself. So say as if you're doing something like, if you're pressing 25 kilos for a dumbbell press, and then 2 weeks later you've gone up to 28, and then you've gone up to 30, and then you're going up, you're increasing over time, you're doing better, you're improving, you're bettering yourself. But then some people, that they'll lift a certain weight, but then they'll compare themselves to someone else. So like I used to do this. If I lifted deadlifts, if I'd done like 140, 150, I'd think I've done this much, but then someone else in the gym, I've seen them do more than me. But that's not the mindset that you should have. Like you should always think like, am I doing better than I was last time, not better than how someone else was doing last time, because you're forgetting it's only you against yourself. In the end, you're spending more time thinking about someone else than you are yourself. And how do you expect to better yourself if you're constantly thinking about someone else? Of course, it's easier said than done, because once you start doing it, it becomes a regular habit, and of course you're doing it unconsciously, that you don't realise that you're doing it. But if you start thinking about it more and more, it will slowly get to you that you need to stop doing that. Another way to increase your self-esteem or self-confidence is by dieting, exercising, even meditating, or sleeping is another one as well. So by dieting and exercising, you're bettering yourself, because if your aim is to lose weight like mine was, and I'm going to the gym, then I know that I'm doing something to help my appearance, but not only my appearance, it's just mental clarity as well. So I know that if I'm going to the gym and I'm losing weight, it's helping me better myself. And then of course it's it ties back into the comparing with other people. So you may be making loads of progress, but then you're going to be comparing yourself to others, which again, it literally like defeats the purpose of you trying to better yourself. So that's another thing. Exercising, dieting will help with mental clarity as well as like your appearance. Talking to people is another key one, because most of the time you might be thinking about something, or you might be down about something, whether this be how well you're doing at something, or like just general, just like you're just not feeling. It's just one of them days where you're just like, it's nothing's going right. But if you talk to someone, then it will make you feel better, because that person might have had a similar experience, and if they listen to you and give you good enough feedback, then you might think, oh wait, no, you know what, you're right. So like letting it out, you need to release all the, not anger but stress, everything that there is. You need to just let it all out. If you're keeping quiet to yourself, what is that going to get you? Where's that going to get you? That's not going to get you anywhere. It's just going to build up more and more over time, and then you're going to start doing stupid, irrational things, which is so unnecessary. A lot of people do stupid things just because they haven't spoken to someone. Like literally, even if it's 5 minutes will do a lot for you. So another one is do more and speak less. So this is where you procrastinate too much. So I've done this where I thought, right, I want to do this. So either this be, for me it was in the gym. So I'd always think, in the start I wouldn't do deadlifts, and I'd keep thinking to myself, nah, I want to do them, but I'm not even sure what was holding me back. I was just thinking, yeah, I do, but then I don't. But then I just kept like doubting myself. I kept second minding myself. Yes, whenever I thought about it, I thought, alright, okay, I'm gonna go to the gym today, and I'm gonna do something, whether it be Romanian deadlifts, normal conventional deadlifts, anything to do with deadlifts. But then I'd always put it off when I got there. I'm not sure what it was just me just doubting myself. But then once I got into it, I couldn't stop doing it. I was doing it at least 2-3 times a week.
That's what she said.
Which was like literally, if you stop thinking and actually go do something without thinking about it too much. So of course, like in the morning, have the thought of you're gonna do something. Do not think about it until it comes to it, and then you're gonna have less time thinking about what could go wrong. Not even what could go wrong, but just like you're gonna think, alright, it's gonna feel good. Like me for deadlifts, I'll be like, I thought, okay, it's gonna feel good. And then if I do it again and again, if I'm increasing my weights, then I'm gonna feel better because I know I'm getting stronger. But if I think about it all day, sometimes I'll be like, oh, what if there's someone there looking at me? Or what if I try to pull weight and I can't do it? Or what if I pull less weight than last time? Or what if I just, there's so many what ifs. But if you go and do it, you're gonna be like, why was I even thinking about anything like to start off with? Like none of that matters now because none of it actually happened. So being nice to other people, being loving, being caring will help you as well, because the nicer you are, the nicer you're gonna feel about yourself. Because if you're being that guy that no one likes, the guy that's always picking out little stupid things just to put someone else down, then you're gonna be picking out little things within yourself as well. Because you know that if you've made someone else smile, then that's good enough. For me, that would be good enough. I'm like, okay, I've done something right here by pleasing someone else, and that's gonna make me feel better as well. And that will like enlighten my day. But if I ever get into an argument, if I say something bad to someone, afterwards I'll think, why did I say that? And then that's gonna play in your mind again and again. Setting small targets and smashing them. So this is a key one. This is where if you set bigger targets that are unrealistic, like long term they might be realistic, but if you set, so if I'm trying to lose weight, which I am right now, if I say I want to lose 20 kilos in 2 months, or that's not going to happen unless I go on like some drastic diet where I just shred loads of weight without eating anything. Nothing, literally, like it's so unrealistic. But if you set small goals, like just to get to that bigger goal, then that's even better for you, because every now and then you're going to be ticking off that box or that checklist, because you're going to be like, okay, so I've lost a kilo here, and then the next week you've lost half a kilo, and then if you keep ticking it off, it'll add up over time. And if you're achieving them smaller targets on a regular basis, then it's going to feel better, because every single time you've ticked off something, you're going to be like, right, I'm doing more. But that what if you only set that goal of, like if I say I want to lose that 20 kilos, then once I get to it, that's it. I've lost it. Like, I'll feel happy once, and then that's it. Moving on. But then if I've ticked off all these small checklists, then like building up to it towards that goal, like I felt happy the whole way through. Clearing your social media is another thing that people might not like. This could be either just don't go on social media when you're doing something, or even unfollow someone, unsubscribe to someone. Just like if you're comparing yourself to someone and you find that you're doing it on a regular basis and it's affecting you, just get rid of it. Like, it's not hard. Even if it's for a little while, it doesn't matter. It's going to help you, because if you keep comparing yourself to someone else, you're going to put yourself down for no reason. It's going to do you wonders in the long run, and it's going to do you wonders in the long run, because after that time you're going to realise, oh wait, I've done a lot better about me going through social media and always doubting myself. Thank you for watching. That's it from me today, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, hopefully see you guys again next week.